Welcome to your first flip video. What we are going to be doing today, we are going to be looking at the websites that I've set up for my classes this year. So you'll need to open a browser, whether that's on your phone or whether it's on your iPad or some other device, and you're going to go to Peter's Math Class. That's P-E-T-E-R-S, Math Class, all one word, .weebly.com. And this is what you should see when you first get to it. Mrs. Peters' Math Class, we've got the different tabs at the top. It tells you a little bit about me and some of the things that I do. And you'll see a little bit more about me just because each of these pictures is a picture that I've taken somewhere in the world. So let's start with the grading policy. Grading policy for the current course. This is something we went over the very first day of school. Tests and quizzes are going to make up 90% of the student's grade. This is going to help us know what exactly the students are knowing, not just what they can do on a homework assignment. Board work is going to be on the board daily for students to complete. They'll keep the same sheet of paper Monday through Friday and turn those in on Friday. It's meant to be very easy points. Homework assignments are going to be due the day after they are assigned. Most of our homework assignments this year are going to be just what you're doing right now, the flipped video instructions. So you will be required to take notes, and depending on the lesson, you may be required to do 2 to 3 problems, maybe 4 problems at the end to show that you're comprehending. Course requirements to advance to your next course. Students that are currently in algebra, these are the different requirements that you will be held to here. 8th graders, you must earn a B or better for each quarter to advance to geometry. 7th graders must earn an A for each quarter to advance to geometry. And these below are the different course outlines for students successfully completing algebra. Please note that for both 7th and 8th graders, you will be required to take at least one college-level math course to have 4 years of math. I highly recommend taking 4 years of math for any student. Math 8 students that are currently in just general 8th grade math, you must earn a B or better for each quarter and earn a score on the Iowa Algebra Aptitude Test in order to advance to geometry. Typical course outlines for students taking algebra next year as a freshman year math course, and this would be the same for students that have to repeat Algebra 1 next year. It'll be as follows right here. And then those students that are enrolled as in pre-algebra next year, this is the typical course of study as well. Staying connected. There's several different ways to get a hold of me if you have any questions or concerns. I first have my email address and the school phone number. Best time to get a hold of me if you do want a call or if you want a return call is to call during my planning period, which is 5th hour from 1:01 to 1:48. I'm also doing something a little bit different. I'm using Remind 101 this year. For algebra students, if you text this phone number and message it with Peters 141, which is the first 3 digits of the square root of 2 for those that are interested, you will receive messages from me. It may be, hey, don't forget about the test this Friday, or don't forget to do your first flip video tonight, different things like that. So those will be reminders, and that's for parents or students. Same thing for 8th grade students. 8th grade, general 8th grade students that are not in algebra, you can text this number to Peters 314, which is the first 3 digits of pi, and that will give you the same type messages where you are getting messages on, hey, don't forget about this homework assignment, don't forget to bring this item with you to class. It'll just be a little extra reminder. If we look at algebra and math 8, they have the exact same tabs underneath. There's a student calendar and there's resources. I'm going to just go through one of these as both are going to be the same. If you click on the student calendar, you're going to see how our month looks right now. So right now, Friday we had our pretest. Today we're going to, as a class video, go through the calculator tutorial, and then your homework assignment for tonight is navigating the web. So if you want to view one of these and you are not, well, if you want to view one of these videos, what you're going to do, you're going to click on the item on the calendar and click on More Details. At this point, you will see the attachment, how to use the TI-30X2 calculator MP4. You'll click on that. And at that point, you can watch from this window, or you can go ahead and choose to download this version. And that will either save to your iPad or your desktop or wherever you choose for it to save, again, depending on your device. From there, you can watch the video and make comments on your notes like we practiced in class. If you look, I'm going to try to at least show one day ahead in the course content and the homework. So if you are absent for some reason, or if you know you're going to be absent, or maybe even if you just want to stay on top of stuff, if you know you're going to have a busy night, you can watch the videos ahead of time. Again, that's going to be the same for Algebra and for Math 8. The resources, I'm just going to put all of the videos in order on the ones that we've already covered. So you'll see here's another link for the how to use the calculator video that we're going to be watching. For flipped classrooms, if you click on that link, here's some of the benefits of the flipped classroom, and here's a little description of how the flipped classroom came to be and what it does. For me, the flipped classroom model, I tried it a little bit last year and I did enjoy it, but there were some things that I just wasn't quite ready to do yet, so I ended up stopping it. And hands down, every single class at the end of the year when I asked about things that I could improve in my teaching classroom, hands down, every single class said, I wish you would have done the flipped classroom longer. So that was a big clue to me that this was a really cool idea. The students enjoyed it, it helped them, and I needed to keep going with it. So that's why we're trying it again this year. The last tab is the Encore tab. Some students may be pulled in during their Encore time to work on specific skills. And again, here's the calculator video for right now, just to have something on the page. But students will go to the Encore page during Encore to work on some skills. Again, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to go to the Stay Connected and either email me at nicolepeters@joplinschools.org or give me a call here at South. Thanks for watching.